Hey guys, what is going on, man? I'm gonna say this, and this is not a controversial opinion or whatever. I know my English isn't that good today. iOS 12 is really dope so far. And considering this is a beta, I'm actually pretty surprised because normal betas usually would have weird crashes and weird reboots and stuff like that. Besides the Real Racing 3 thing, some apps open but they close like that. Other than that, that's really the only problem that I'm having. Battery life seems pretty decent. Performance seems pretty decent, but mostly stability seems good. As I always say, I'm willing to give some performance up for a little bit more stability, but just the features that we're getting are just so amazing. And I'm gonna go one step further on my iPad. Now I'm going to preface all this by saying you should never update your daily driver or anything to a beta, so stick where you're at. But if you have a trap phone or you have a phone you're not using, like a side phone, definitely consider updating. I mean, it's kind of fun just to play with. But one thing on the iPad, okay, and this is a huge thing. Before, the control center used to be down here. You used to have to go up here, and then the control center used to be here. I think you guys remember. You guys probably have iPads. But now they switched it up and they changed the control center to be up there. And at first I was like, I really don't like that. It doesn't really look that good, this and that. I'm so used to going up. But then I realized that when I was playing Bloons Tower Defense, which is the greatest game ever made, I've been playing this game for like years and I still play it. But regardless, I used to have to actually swipe up in order to change the brightness or change the volume or the auto lock mode to switch from landscape to portrait. All that stuff was right in there, and you actually had to go into all your apps and all that stuff. And sometimes, I'm not going to say every time, but sometimes it would actually mess up some games that I'm playing. It doesn't really do that anymore. It's not all the time that used to happen. But now they switched it up so you just have to swipe down from the control center from the right hand corner, and you'll be able to get into your brightness, your volume, your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth toggles, which still don't fully turn off, which is kind of dumb. I really hate that. That's probably the worst feature I've ever seen in my life. But that's super cool, and I actually like that a lot. That's such an amazing feature, and nobody really talked about that in the Apple keynote. But another thing is they actually moved the date and time to the left-hand corner, so it doesn't say iPad anymore or Verizon or whatever, and I actually like that a lot. It makes it look a lot cleaner. Now, switching back to the iPhone, there's some really cool features that Apple really didn't go too much into detail, but I do want to say a lot of people were saying that there's a new battery mode or like battery stats, but I actually don't see that. So I guess you have to use your iPhone for a little bit more in order to see them. I haven't really been using this iPhone too much. I've been using the iPhone SE and the iPhone 6. But there's new battery stats here, which is super sweet. And going one step further, I really think that the screen time is probably the greatest thing they ever made, besides the group FaceTime and group notifications. Those things are really cool for iOS 12 too. But this actually shows you how much you're using your phone, how many times you pick up your phone, and just all those details. I mean, it's just so cool. And I think I saw an interview with Tim Cook, and he was like, I use my phone way too much. He was like, I thought I had a good, self-control of not using his phone too much. But after he saw the data, he was like, yeah, I'm using my phone way too much. And this is actually such a dope feature, and it doesn't really affect Apple making money or not making money, because it's just a completely optional thing, but it's so sick. I'm going to be using this all the time when the official version comes out, and I'm going to install it on my phone. But you can see how many times you picked it up, how many notifications you got. They did talk about this during the keynote, but I do want to just describe it a little bit more because it's so cool, and I think that's a really dope feature. And as I stated, overall performance has decreased on my iPhone 6s, and I think it's decreased pretty much all throughout all the other iPhones as well. It's either pretty much stayed the same or decreased. It's not like mind-blowing like they've stated, but this is a beta, so expect that. I mean, there's going to be problems and stuff with it. It's not going to be 100% perfect yet. But group FaceTime looks extremely, extremely promising. I haven't tested it yet, but it looks super sick. And this is just a really good way of looking forward to Apple because they had to come out. iOS 11 wasn't good. Everyone said it. I've tested it thoroughly. I've came to a conclusion it wasn't good. It never was good, really. They really didn't even add too many features if you think about it. But iOS 12 right now, and now if you guys remember when the iOS 11 betas came out last year, I said that I was saying the same thing then too. I was like, dude, this update looks super sick, super promising, and it could be the same thing now. I mean, iOS 12 could be bad too, but I told you before this keynote even came out, I was like, if they add dark mode in, then it doesn't matter how many bugs Apple has or iOS has, it's going to be dope and everyone's going to install it and all that stuff. But they didn't really add dark mode, but they did add group notifications and group FaceTime, and I think that's the equal trade-off. So I think even if iOS 12 is full of bugs, it's still going to get somewhat of a pass because it brought those two features that a lot of people were asking for. And I think the Measure app is really cool. I see a lot of potential with this. Me right now, I don't really, use it too much. I haven't really even got it on my daily driver yet. But if you're looking for dimensions and stuff like that, I mean, it's super sick, and I actually like that a lot. So what I can tell you from all of this is that iOS 12 looks promising. This is the first beta too, and it's pretty ridiculous how awesome it already is. Once I do handle it for a couple days, I think tomorrow I'm going to have a follow-up review, so I'm going to be talking about all the problems I have, all that good stuff, battery life, testing it, and seeing how it goes. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm going to tell you again, do not update to iOS 12 beta on your daily driver. I haven't even downloaded on my daily driver yet. If you have an iPhone 5S or old iPhone 6 or something, definitely install it. There's no harm. The chances of you breaking your phone are very, very small, but there's still a chance, and I don't really want you to take that chance. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm actually doing a giveaway right now. If you've seen the last couple videos, you probably already know. I'm giving away 2 iPhones, an iPhone SE and an iPhone 6S. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to pick 2 different people to win either an iPhone 6S or an iPhone SE. Links to my socials and all that stuff are down there. If you want more details on the giveaway, check out the link in the description about like my giveaway rules or whatever. That has more details in it. I made a video like a couple days ago, but check out the other links in the description too if you're down there. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. And no, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.